What if I told you the world you live in right now was shaped by a system born thousands of years ago? Long before skyscrapers, smartphones, or billionaires existed, humans were already fighting for survival through trade, power, and resources. Imagine standing in a primitive village where people exchanged animal skins, food, and tools just to survive another winter. Nobody knew it then, but those simple trades would eventually evolve into massive global economies controlling billions of lives today. Every coin, every bank account, every paycheck, and every luxury you see around you is connected to decisions made by ancient civilizations. But here's the craziest part. The economy was never truly about money. It was always about control. From kings and emperors to modern corporations and tech giants, the people who controlled resources controlled the future. And as humanity evolved, so did the systems that ruled society. This is the incredible story of how human economy transformed from primitive survival into the digital financial empire dominating our world today. Thousands of years ago, civilization began discovering something more powerful than weapons: trade. Ancient societies realized they could exchange goods instead of constantly fighting over them. Farmers traded grain, hunters traded meat, and merchants traveled dangerous roads carrying gold, silk, salt, and spices across continents. The first great economies emerged in places like Mesopotamia, Egypt, Greece, and Rome, where marketplaces became the center of daily life. Wealth no longer belonged only to warriors and kings. Traders and merchants began rising in power too. Entire empires grew rich by controlling trade routes connecting Europe, Asia, and Africa. The famous Silk Road became one of the most important economic systems in human history, allowing cultures, inventions, and fortunes to spread across the world. But wealth also created inequality. While elites lived in luxury, millions of workers and slaves struggled to survive. Even in ancient times, the economy decided who would rule society and who would suffer beneath it. Humanity was slowly building the foundation of the modern financial world we know today. For centuries, economies moved slowly, but everything changed during the Industrial Revolution. Machines replaced hand labor, factories covered entire cities, and production exploded faster than humanity had ever seen before. Steam engines powered industries, railroads connected nations, and millions of people abandoned villages to work in crowded urban factories. This era created enormous wealth, but also brutal working conditions. Children worked long hours, workers earned little money, and giant corporations began gaining more power than some governments. At the same time, innovation transformed daily life. New inventions allowed businesses to grow internationally, banks became stronger, and capitalism spread rapidly across the world. Countries that industrialized first became global superpowers controlling trade, manufacturing, and military strength. For the first time in history, ordinary people could climb the economic ladder and build fortunes of their own. But competition between nations intensified, leading to economic crashes, wars, and global struggles for dominance. Humanity had entered a new age where industry and money shaped the destiny of entire civilizations. Today, the global economy moves faster than any civilization in history could have imagined. Money is no longer just coins, paper, or gold hidden inside vaults. Trillions of dollars travel instantly through digital networks every second, connecting countries, corporations, and individuals across the planet. Technology companies influence economies more than some nations, while artificial intelligence, automation, and cryptocurrencies are changing how humans work and spend money forever. Social media creates millionaires overnight. Stock markets react within seconds, and global crises can affect billions of people almost instantly. Yet, despite all this technological progress, the core idea remains the same as it was thousands of years ago. Control resources, control power. The modern economy decides where people live, what opportunities they receive, and how entire societies evolve. But now humanity faces a new question. As AI, automation, and digital currencies continue growing, what will the future economy look like? One thing is certain. The economic story of humanity is far from over, and the next chapter may completely transform civilization once again.